Growing up, I moved around quite a lot, and my favourite thing was always like looking at new houses and kind of reimagining the space. But it wasn't until year 10, 11 that kind of mum mentioned, oh, what about architecture?
Architecture is not just appearance-wise, there's the facilities of it, there's the design process of it. It's so elegant and there's so much to touch on, and the technical side is also very important towards it. And then I was just telling myself architecture is what I want to expand on and get into deeper.
I chose to study architecture because initially I was really interested in science, but I always had that need to do some sort of art along the side. So it was really nice to mix and combine the two and put it into something that's very real in our modernising world.
The great thing about a degree in architecture is that you are well positioned to enter into many different disciplines, not just become an architect. Of course, many of our students do go on to become architects and follow the traditional route to qualification. And we've had some really successful graduates, and some of our alumni have won some very prestigious awards and gained recognition in the architectural canon from fairly esteemed circles.
Producing something that does answer those difficult questions would actually be a great stamp that I'd want to leave on the world and for other generations to come.
We always used to visit National Trust houses and go on holidays to different spaces, and I always used to wonder, like, how did these people design these spaces? Why did they design it in the way they did? That always really inspired me, and I kind of wanted to learn that and understand the world around me, because architecture is everywhere and all around us.
I think the creative aspect of it combined with the very kind of technical parts of it. I think I'm a very kind of technical minded person, but at the same time I love being creative, designing things. I think architecture kind of just pairs those pretty well.
There's a couple of things that I really value about architecture. Firstly, its breadth. It's an inherently transdisciplinary practice, and I've always had a keen interest in making, and that skill set has been enhanced and propelled by the experiences that I've had working through architecture and my studies in architecture.
The thing that I was kind of looking at through becoming an architect is to address issues that I feel are in society at the moment and actually try and solve them as challenges. Like from when I was a sailor, it was coming up with different ideas to get around the problems we had. Whereas looking at buildings and issues that we have in society and being able to come up with an answer to the challenges we face